Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IceHQ ice rink here in our reservoir, Melbourne, Australia. More enjoy Warrung. Traditional land, the IceHQ Tier 2 Women's League. Round 1, Game 2, it's the Snipers in the blue with red and yellow against the Reservoir Dogs in the black with the blue and green horizontal stripes on their jerseys. Last week, actually, before we go into last week, Carl Brewer, and joining me tonight's no one. Chris Jackson was going to be here, but unfortunately he's stuck at work, so I'm afraid you are stuck with just me tonight. Newsflash for those of you who aren't aware of it, it's been floating around social media now for about a week and a half or so, but you might not know. The Melbourne Ducks, the IceHQ team here, have been admitted into the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. We're enormously proud of that here at IceHQ. It's a great outcome for the community here that got right behind our Women's Ducks team over the 6 exhibition games they played over the summer. And we're tremendously pleased to be able to say they'll be playing 6 induction games in the 24-25 AWIHL service season. It starts in November this year, and they'll be a fully fledged team for the 2025-2026 AWIHL season. That's all good for them, but tonight we are watching the Dogs and the Snipers. Last week's game was a double shutout, if there is such a thing. It was a 0-0 draw at night for the goalies, not so good for the shooters. But tonight is the Dogs' debut for the season. And the Dogs, well, they've got some goal scorers in their line. Watch out for Simone Cassera. Might have known her previously as Simone Leach, but Simone Cassera, and she can score goals. So watch out for her. She'll be quite effective. And also for the Dogs, a bit of a tiger in Ash Elliott. Snipers goalie was outstanding last week in Eleanor Watson. She was absolutely a brick wall. There can't be any better than getting no goal scored against you with a shutout. But can the Dogs, Zoe Stewart, if she is playing tonight, I think she might be, can she match that up? No, it looks like they've got Sam Hockey in net tonight, the Dogs. Just make a addition to that. So they've got Sam Hockey instead of Zoe. And she's already played one game this season. The referee tonight is Brian Johnson, who did just play for the Dogs in their Women's Pro League game just not long ago at all. And the Dogs took that one out 7-0 over the Snipers. Can the result be swung around tonight? For the Snipers in defence, Sobol last week was excellent. Can she repeat the performance that she did so well? Also, Brooks Keane was superb for the Snipers too. And Debbie Bowles, who is in the face-off at the moment and wins it for the Snipers as we are underway. Playing the puck down the boards now for the Snipers there. Brooks Keane circling around, trying to create some attacking options. Shelley Johnson fires the puck in, only as far as Dog Spencer. Shot in from the slot, unmarked there, was Debbie Bowles. Another chance now for the Snipers to get a puck on the net. Dogs not owning that space in front of the net the way that perhaps they need to at the moment. They want to get their scorers out and see if they can get some goals. And here they come now through the puck is dumped down the other end, and we will have an icing. If you're not familiar with the icing rule, if the puck is fired by your team out from the centre line, crosses the red line at the other end without anyone getting there first from your team, and crosses the line, then you are brought all the way back for a defensive zone face-off. Depending on the referee, depending on the rules interpretation, you may or may not be permitted to get a change. It looks like this time that they're going to enforce that rule. If the Dogs not able to get a change, the Snipers can get fresh legs on the ice. You see how they set up their defensive zone face-off here. The Dogs, can they turn it into a quick counter-attacking opportunity? One of their wingers moving up the ice reasonably quickly. And Amy Murphy. Puck in deep still for the Snipers, trying to create some scoring chances. Floating around unmarked in the slot now, but the Dogs with a chance to play it out from behind. They set up the breakout. They play the puck up the wood successful, and they get the puck out of their zone, but only as far as Snipers' defence. They just dump it straight back in, and it's picked up by Longhouse. But one of the Snipers offside, crossed that blue line before the puck went in. And so there will be a face-off just outside the blue line for, well, no one in particular, but it certainly breaks up the rhythm of the attack. Now the Dogs have a chance to break it out again. Sneaking onto the ice there is Simone Cassera. She is a goal scorer. She'll get herself in position and do some damage. We'll break the deadlock that we've had in this Women's League so far. Breakdown tries to blast the puck up the board. Just gets dispossessed by Brooks Keane, who took the puck off her nicely, but loses the puck back again, playing across the front of the net there the Dogs. A little bit of a risky cross-ice pass out of D, but they got away with it this time. Skeen now tries to find some space to pass the puck up. Leach just manages to keep her feet on. She's floating around in that slot. She needs to get pushed around there by one of the Snipers' defence, and they do. And that was Skeen again, just making sure she wasn't going to be intimidated. Sarah is big and strong. You've got to be fairly adept to manage her size. And now she gets a chance. She's going to deke around one, gets through, lines up, dekes two, but he's just dispossessed. Sobol got back in time, cleans up the mess. And good defensive read there by Sobol. She did it beautifully well last week as well, as this time the puck just not able to be kept in by McKinnon. Now the Snipers in Brooke Skeen has a shot and buries the puck, and we break the deadlock in the women's tier 2, and it's Brooke Skeen who finds the net for the Snipers to give them a 1-goal lead after just a couple of minutes. A great play there by Skeen. She had a bit of time and space and used it. There's a result on the board now for the first time the Snipers. The first goal of the series. It was a good one to score. It breaks the hoodoo. Bowles and actually Elliott battling it out. Bowles the winner of that little tussle. She floats down in the slot. She's free in front of the net. Bowles has a shot. Hockey manages to make the save. Bowles well positioned, just been given a lot of time and space there. Sobol manages to keep the puck in, but not for long. Bowles back to pick it up. Tries to put it back in the zone, but the puck ends up in the Dogs' bench. And Bowles will go and get a change. Good play there, Debbie Bowles. Got in position nicely. A couple of good opportunities, but a nice save. Sam Hockey managed to close that 5-hole. And no goal. This time, the indeterminate and not clear face-off. And the puck just in the defensive zone for the Dogs, but they try and break it out. Just dispossessed there, the Dogs. A nice piece of physical play by Longhouse, who tries to get the puck in, but it's been iced by the Dogs. And it will be all the way back for a face-off. You can see the Dogs trying to get a change. The referee saying, no, you can't do that. Come back. Just trying to get off the ice was Ash Elliott. But sorry, not these rules. You've got to go back and stay on the ice. So it doesn't matter how tired you are. Bad luck. That's what happens if you ice the puck. So we'll see how the Dogs set up this time for their face-off. Also watch too where the Snipers put their D. They're just pitching it a little bit close. They're close to Delsin. But she manages to get the puck. Just not too many back for the Snipers, and we certainly saw them fall victim to that when they played against the Dogs just an hour ago in the Women's Pro League. Some Delsin just fires the puck in deep, but that will go for an icing. No, they wave it off. No, they don't wave it off. It is an icing. The puck was played from the defensive zone only just. Delsin's probably come up, in fact has come up through the beginner leagues here at IceHQ, and it used to be a different icing rule, so a lot of players used to, just from their defensive zone, firing the puck all the way down the other end with no consequence. And well, unfortunately, that rule has been changed, and now we've got International Ice Hockey hybrid icing rule. And if the puck is dumped, then you are all brought back. And that's exactly what happened. The Dogs lob it in, but seen safely off to the side there. Watson in the net puts it out for no harm. Wilkinson back keeping an eye for the Dogs on Shelley Jensen, but now coming out is Skeen again, that first goal scorer. She gets around Wilkinson, has a bit of a look, doesn't manage to get past the second line of defence, so back in numbers were the Dogs, and Skeen in the end dispossessed. Looked dangerous, and Jensen's just floating in front of the net, but is tied up by the Dogs' defence, and we will have a defensive zone face-off. Sam Hockey this time making no mistake at all, and it's all safe. So Lisa Wilkinson there, the player, is tying up and making sure there was no opportunity there for Jensen to stick the puck where the Dogs don't want it. Face-off now for the Dogs in the defensive zone. They win it, just chipping it through. A bad option. Wilkinson plays it off into open space, going across his side ball, who fires it in, but only as far as Wilkinson again, who looks to circle around by the back of the net, looking for an option. Looks up the ice, doesn't see much movement, chips it up the side. It's a safe option to play, fine Skeen. Skeen now trying to pick it out. It's back again in the defensive zone for the Dogs, and this time just hesitating a little bit, trying to chip it up the board, but Sobol fires it again to Hockey, but Hockey steers it out wide. Bowls this time goes into the corner to try and pick the puck up, looking for an option to get it across the front of the net. No option there at all, unfortunately, for the Snipers, but it comes in again for a backhand chance, but not on. The Dogs now trying to clear it out. Just pinching in a little bit was Lauren Blakely, but she got away with it. Managed to get a stick on the puck. Blakely now on the blue line, just watching the play in front of her as the Snipers have another shot, but pushed off into the corner. That was Chrissy Dundas, I think, there in the slot trying to get some puck work happening, but it didn't work out. So, that's not Chrissy Dundas. I should know what Chrissy looks like. Someone wearing someone else's jersey. It's not very helpful. Anyway, rimming around the back of the net is Bleakley trying to get it up, but it's stolen there by Simone Cusera, but she is just offside. The puck did come just outside the blue line. As a result, all the Dogs offside, so back out they come for another go. And Brooke Skeen score another one for the Snipers. The lead at the moment to the Snipers, 1-0 with 7.5 minutes to go in the first. Bowles winning the face-off over Ash Elliott. She gets it back to her, but she loses it in her feet. Debbie Bowles, there's a puck down there somewhere, and it was down at your toes. Delsin trying to find the pass, does find Bowles, but it's picked off. And now the Dogs try and put it in, and it is Simone Cusera has a bit of a chance now, gets around Delsin, deeks around backwards, nice turn. She's trying to make an opportunity, but Skeen neutralises it again. Skeen doing a great job on Simone, just taking away her opportunities and shutting that down. And in the end, Skeen does manage to clear the zone for the Snipers. All the Dogs having to come back, just circling around Ash Elliott, but not able to pick up the puck. The Dogs just there. Lisa Mack trying to find an option, but not much going on as the Dogs play it up the boards, but only as far as Brooke Skeen once again. Shelley Jensen now trying to bash the puck down the boards. And it goes behind the net, and one of the Dogs has to go and get it. Looks like Ash Elliott trying to fish it out. It's down the back of the net now, floating in the slot now high, Debbie Bowles. And she sees the missing D pinching in and goes back to cover for it. Good experience there. Debbie Bowles playing very nicely so far for the Snipers. The puck on the half boards trying to play it out. They've got Simone Cusera, looking for that opportunity for a fast break, and it's on now for if she can get it. Lisa Mack passes up to Simone. Simone deeks around, tries to get the puck clear. Just fans on the shot, bit of a collision in front of the net. Runs into a wall of Snipers. They're back there in numbers. They knew the threat, and now they do a good job of just neutralising that attack by Cusera. Clearing the puck up the boards there is Bowles, who gets a quick change. Badly timed change now for the Snipers. Simone now with no one in front of her. Nice back check there by Longhouse, who just takes the puck off Simone's feet. They're all a bit slow to get back to their feet, but a shot fired in by Hayley Legg is picked up by Watson, and no goal. Hayley Legg, one of the referees here. It's great to see her having a bit of fun playing in this league. If she's reffing, you're going to have a good quality game. Wins the face-off, just tries to chip it through, but only as far as Dundas, who is on the burst for the Snipers, tries to get up through and past everyone, and they do manage to break the puck out of the net now. Two Dundas girls, the Dundee, if you will, trying to get the puck through, but Longhouse for the Snipers putting pressure. It comes back to Sobol, who just fans on the shot. Now she manages to bust through, but not able to capitalise on it, as going back now for the puck is Bleakley, who pushes the puck in, but only as far as Dogs' defence. But it's battled for there by Chrissy Dundas, who is a absolute tiger at times, and she's trying to get around everyone, but not quite able to get past Vertagen. And Vertagen tries to get around everyone. Longhouse, good pressure. Still battling for the puck there with Dundas. Dundas looking for an option to fire it up the board. She's got her sister floating around up high as well, and out comes the puck now. The Snipers looking for a change, but that's going to go for icing. The referee watching the boards closely, and they've just seen Sobol go off and said, sorry, Sobol, you're going to have to come back on. It is iced. And Fletcher was trying to get on for her, but no such luck. So this is where a good centre just slows the game down, and it gives their D a couple more seconds to get their breath back. There's no rush, just set up over the slot. The Dogs get the call of where they want the face-off, and they choose to put it over on the left-hand side. Typically, if you're a left-handed centre, that's what you want, but Skeen decided that it's what she wanted anyway, despite the fact that she's right-handed. Battling now for the puck. Longhouse tries to clear it up, but only as far as a winger puck floating around in front of the net. It's lost, but Longhouse finds it in the end. Tries to dump it up the boards. He's got Dundas on the stretch trying to get the pass, and it comes through to her. Longhouse was trying to encourage Dundas to move quicker. Dundas wasn't quite sure where the play was. It was lost behind her. And we will be back. And it looks like we may have a penalty. No, just a defensive zone face-off. Once more for the Dogs. Do they elect to go left-hand side or right-hand side again? They bring out the big guns. Out comes Kuchera. So far, the Snipers have done a pretty good job of nullifying her. They know that she can score goals, and they don't want to give her any room. To get in her way and just be a presence. As Dundas now with time. She's got Wilkinson closing in her, but Dundas tries to take a shot. Wilkinson, nice stick check. Just breaks that one up on the burst. Coming back down now, Wilkinson looking for Kuchera. Finds her. Kuchera 2-on-1. Goes around the D, opens it up across, trying to find Wilkinson. Wilkinson couldn't make the connection. Charging in was Ash Elliott, but just a little bit too late. A nice save there by Watson to make it safe. Another defensive zone face-off for the Snipers. The Dogs have had a bit more of a run in the last couple of minutes, picking up a little bit of the tempo. Can they turn the momentum into a goal? The face-off there, not really won by anyone, but Skeen now with a chance to go and pick the puck up. Costello keeps it in, but only as far as the Snipers D, who managed to clear the zone. Skeen with it down at her feet, finds someone whose name I don't know, who puts the puck down the ice. And this time the Dogs clear it out, but only as far as Vertagen, who fans on the cross-ice pass. We know that's a bad option, and they're not able to clear it out. Skeen, they had Kuchera just floating around. And now again, this time Kuchera's got some space. Takes a shot through traffic, but it is a safe save in the end. Attempted 5-hole shot. Kuchera not able to get enough on it for it to be a threat. And we are 1-0 to the Snipers with just a moment or so to go in the first. It'll be very interesting to see indeed if the Dogs can get on the board here. He'd be pretty keen to. Sobol doing a great job of occupying space in front of that. It's stolen there, Debbie Bowles, and she's off on her own. She's got no one in front of her. Debbie Bowles takes the puck, goes left, goes for the backhand, and just not quite able to chip it over the shoulder. Bowles just beaten there, but second effort, she comes blasting through. Throws away a stick. Obviously didn't want to hang on to that one. But good pressure there. Skeen tries to come around the outside. She's got Bowles again in the slot looking for that opportunity. Skeen deep in the corner. Battling for the puck with the Dogs, not able to. Now here comes Skeen around the back. She's got possession, but wrapped up by Kathy Costello, who saw the threat indeed. Bowles floating around the front, unmarked in the slot. The Dogs not doing a good job of picking that up, but this time they get possession. Another one of those very risky cross-ice passes out of D, and it is not going to go for icing. There's not enough on the puck. Watson comes out to play the puck around the back and clean it up. And this time Sobol dumps the puck safely, finds Dundas, who finds Skeen away, gets around one, but runs into a wall of Dogs. Manages to free the puck. Stay on the left-hand side. She's got a bit of a chance now to take a shot. Goes cross-ice instead, and it is picked off nicely by Tess Wilkinson. Sorry, by Vertagen, who plays the puck up the ice, but only as far as the back-checking Bowles. Puck coming in now. Going over to get it is Bleakley being pressured, and that will end the first period. The end of the first. The Snipers 1, the Dogs 0. 7 shots apiece as the scorer sees it. And the Dogs have a little bit of work to do. They've done, the Snipers are alert to the threat that Simone Kuchera represents when she's on the ice, and they've given her no opportunities to really get any quality shots away. Every time she's come across, there has been someone putting close pressure on her and making sure she doesn't get any sort of clean opportunities. We're expecting that would be the Dogs' usual pathway. We know that Simone can score a lot of goals, but not if she's pressured like that, and the Snipers doing an excellent job of controlling that as well. So they're being very well coached. A couple of good opportunities, and one of them capitalised in a goal to break the drought for the women's T2 there in Brooke Skeen. She got the first one. She'll be pretty happy about that. I think it was unassisted. She went mostly coast to coast, and the scorers and the referees haven't given her an assist on that. 7 shots apiece, no penalties yet. And Brooke Skeen will have a smile on a dial. That's the historical first goal in this season of the women's Tier 2 competition. And we'll be back on the ice for the second period in just a moment. The siren has swung, so this time the Snipers playing from the Darebin Creek end towards the cafe. The Dogs going back the other way. Can they change the slope of the ice? Ash Elliott with her tongue out, having a bit too much fun in this game. She's facing off against the Longhouse, and we will see if they can turn it into a equal game as this Elliott goes off, and it is Leg now taking the face off. A little bit of a line change. The Dogs a little bit slow to get organised. I want to just kind of sharpen things up a little bit. Wilkinson now for the Dogs. Gets around Dundas. Tries to skate up the middle, but runs into Longhouse and leaves the puck behind. Now it's 2 Dundee against 1. They take the shot. Just Chrissy Dundas goes into the corner. She's got Jodie floating around as well, and Longhouse in the slot. But playing it out the back of the net is Wilkinson, and she's not troubled by the forecheck. Carries it out. Carries the puck quite a long way out, but does manage to clear out. She's still going, Wilkinson. Gets around another one. This time she's winding up for a shot. Takes a shot through traffic. It's loose in front of the slot, but it is cleaned out by Snipers. Back in numbers. Longhouse doing a good job of just getting back quickly and owning it all. But Wilkinson now circling around, looking for an opportunity to pass the puck through. Winds, shoots, wide. Going in deep into the corner there, Leg. And she's looking for an opportunity to put the puck across the front. She's got a player in the slot, but it goes all the way back down to Moe. And goes to IceHQ, who just pushes it out into the corner. Wilkinson goes back to clean the puck up. Everyone changing, a lot of open space. This is where you want to skate up, Lisa. There's no one in front of you, but she chooses to pass the puck up again, and instead it goes to Skeen, who is looking. Sorry, not Skeen. That is Vertagen looking for a passing option. Finds it. Tries to get the puck out of the zone. Dogs stuck in their own zone now. Good forechecking pressure by Skeen, but it comes out now to Kuchera, who is looking for an opportunity, but just running into traffic. Now she's got some space, comes around the outside, tries to swing across the backhand, and makes it all look a bit too easy there for Simone Kuchera. And if you give her room, that's what she does. And the Snipers have just learnt that lesson the hard way. You've got to make sure you own the space in front of the net when Simone's coming, because she will do that all day and score dozens of goals. 14 minutes to go in the second. We're all tied up at 1 goal apiece. So Simone Kuchera, the answer to Brooke Skeen's goal. So infinitely more goals than last week. We're talking about multiplication, but we won't do silly maths tricks. It's pushing in deep, Dundas. This time trying to put the puck in deep, the Snipers, but doesn't get very far. But Sobol now for the Snipers. Last line of defence almost stolen by Vertagen. But chipped in by Dundas, who looking for the other Dundas. That's Chrissy going into the corner to try and fish it out, but beaten to the puck. Now the Dogs try to get it out, but holding onto the puck a lot. Really risky cross-ice pass there in front of the net. We've got a name for that in the dev squad, which I can't use on a broadcast. But, Dundas keeps the puck in, clearing the puck out now. Eventually there was Lisa McKibben, who gets the puck all the way, and it's no ice. The puck is beaten there by Simone, who wraps around, and she's got Lisa Mack floating in front. One-timer, but up to the challenge, Watson, who makes the save. Now Lisa Mack looking to pass the puck up to Simone again. This time, not quite the clean pass you wanted. She goes around the back of the net, Simone. Tries to loop back, finds Elisa, who tries to wrap around herself. Puck floating around in front of the net. Can the Dogs get the puck in the net? And it is cleared out there. Nice back-checking pressure by Sobol, who just managed to take the puck off Ash Elliott's stick. Skeen this time going into the corner, trying to dig the puck out. Challenged by Rosita Arras, but it is all the way deep into the back for the Dogs, and it will be Ash Elliott looking to skate the puck out. A little bit of fancy footwork, but dispossessed of the puck. Bowles steals it. Shelley Jensen goes into the corner. She's got Bowles free in the slot. Bowles being battled well. Ash Elliott doing a good job there of not giving the space, but Simone takes the shot. Debbie Bowles knocks over Ash Elliott, who's not happy about it, but welcome to hockey. And shot comes in from the blue line by the Snipers, trying to get that goal back if they can. Not quite able to, and Dogs with a rush, but thwarted. Dalsin now just beaten there by an unlucky bounce. Pushing the puck deep into the corner was Ash Gagnon, but Ash Gagnon, didn't quite manage to get the shot in, but fired from the slot there. Hayley Legg had a good opportunity, couldn't quite finish it off as Skeen looking for Bowles. Skeen goes around the Dogs' defence. She's got a little bit of room now. Will she shoot it? She does. Loose, juicy, big juicy rebound in the slot. Not quite able to pick it up was Bowles. Followed in there by Jensen, also not quite able to finish off. But Skeen still another loose shot across the front. There's a lot of them happening in this game. You want to keep the puck out of the front of the net if you're defending. But they're making the save there was Fletcher, who keeps the puck out and it goes in deep in defence. The Snipers looking to play it out. Another loose puck across the front. This time it was a rebound, a little bit unlucky there. But playing it up the ice now, Snipers. Dundas just putting the brakes on so he doesn't go offside. Shot in from a distance, another little rebound, but this time IceHQ makes it safe. And with 11 minutes and 5 seconds to go, we're all tied up 1 goal apiece. The one in the first to Brooks Keane, and one, no surprises here at all for the Dogs, with Simone Kachira getting that first goal for the Dogs. 1-1 the score with 11 minutes to go in the second. Longhouse wins the face-off for the Snipers. Dundas not able to capitalise on it. Coming out now through the capable hands of Kathy Costello, but she is robbed by a Dundas girl. And now it is the Dogs trying to clear it out, but Dundas manages to go and battle for it in the corner. And just not quite able to get to it quickly enough as Murphy popped it back in. Dundas now on the forecheck, tries to take the boards away, but out it comes, and Sobol just chips it back in wisely. Puck caught in the neutral zone, but coming back for it, Longhouse, who's having a great game for the Snipers so far. She's doing very well, but unfortunately, the Dogs for the Snipers take the puck away from them. And that was Bleakley there, just not quite able to control the puck. But now out it comes in Jensen with all the time and space in the world that you could ever want. But she's got Wilkinson skating back, who cuts her off, takes away the space and the stick too. Nice play there, Lisa Wilkinson. Good defence. He plays it up to Murphy, the puck coming out now. But Dalcin for the Snipers fires it back in, finds Longhouse. Longhouse with a little bit of room. Will she wind? She does, but only as far as Costello bounces off the midsection. And now it's Kachera who's got some room. She spins around one, and a nice poke check though, steals the puck, and out it comes. Thwarted once more. Skeen now looking for Dundas, who skates up, but she's pressed, and Dundas just uses her body there to hold position, but both the girls coming a cropper from that one as Vertagen tried to knock her over, and both of them fell over in the end. Puck comes out now, Kachira with space. She's being chased by a Sniper, but she's trying to get around and using that backwards and forwards skating thing. Does it again, tries to put the puck across the front. No one there for the Dogs. Good defence tying up Lisa Mack. Not able to finish it off. I think those two on the ice all the time together. Now Skeen tries to get around, hands the puck off, and just a little bit of a dump in. But unfortunately for the Snipers, the puck comes out now. Skeen coming in and putting pressure on Lisa McKinven, and Lisa dispossessed. Now the puck comes up in the middle to the Snipers, chipping it off into the corner, but not really doing anyone in particular there. And it's Wilkinson who finds the puck up to the teammate, who's now looking to take a shot, but just sprays the puck to the left of the net. No shot recorded. Sobol circling around on the blue line. There's a chance now if all three Snipers up high, no one really in deep, with the exception of Jensen and Skeen. And here comes Wilkinson again. Skeen chasing, but Wilkinson gets past Skeen, but Sobol comes across, sees the threat and shuts it down. And the Snipers have got to be mindful. They've got Simone Kachira on the ice at the Melbourne as well, the Dogs. So they want to make sure that she doesn't get any possession. Playing it up the ice now, Skeen finds a teammate in the middle. Nice play, but Ash Elliott for the Dogs cleans it up. Tries to find an option, but only as far as Sobol. Now we've got a race between Kachira and Bleakley. Bleakley just holds out a stick. Kind of put something in the way, but I think Simone will just skate straight through that. But the puck comes up high and just dribbles out of the zone for the Snipers. A little bit fortunate there. Elliott now circling back, looking for someone to pass to. Finds Rosie, but stolen there by Dundas, who's got Bowles skating down the middle. Finds Bowles. Bowles chips it in. Bowles scores a goal. Debbie Bowles from Chrissy Dundas. What a beautiful play. This is probably the best play we've seen in terms of teamwork in the T2 League. Debbie Bowles got a beautiful cross-ice pass. You'll see it on the replay. Dundas goes into the corner, wins the race, just throws the puck across, knows that Bowles is there, and Bowles just gets enough stick on it to put it over the top of IceHQ. And the Snipers are back in the lead, 2-1, with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first. Jodie Dundas now coming out. The Dundas girls are staying on the ice for this one. They're not getting a change. Longhouse chips it through, looking for a connection. She's playing very well so far, Longhouse. Certainly showing her skill and speed. But across the front of the net goes Lisa McKinven, but not able to turn it into a goal. The puck now stolen by Rosie. And the puck goes into the slot. But it is not quite managed to be cleared out by the Snipers' defence. I want to get a bit more on that puck if they can. But, driving now into the corner leg. She looks for an opportunity to push it across the front. But good pressure there by the Snipers. They're back in numbers. Up comes the puck. Dundas clears it out. Tries to play it up again. Almost manages to get it out through sheer force of will. It would have been a 2-on-none Dundas sandwich. But, not going to happen at this particular time as the Dogs bring the puck back in through Bleakley. Sorry, not Bleakley. Bleakley's not even paying for the Dogs. Bleakley's paying for the Snipers. Sorry, Lauren. I should know by now. But anyway, puck comes through deep. Not able to collect on it now. Leg tries to play it up the ice. Gets it up to her teammate. And the Snipers are trying to just chip it any way they can out of the zone. And it comes out. And the Snipers with a 1-on-none. But not quite able to get enough speed. But they do get the puck in the end. And so we will have a Snipers, if they want it, puck. They've got to actually go and get it. Now out comes the puck the other way. And it's Elisa Curcio who tries to get the puck across, but she's picked off by Bleakley. Sobol wisely tips it up the boards. Back in again. Sobol again this time. Carries it across the front. She's looking for a little passing option. Doesn't see one. So in the end, she's dispossessed and loses her footing as well. But the shot ineffective by the Dogs. Just seen safely off into the corner. This time Sobol clears it up the net. Finds Galcin, who's got Wilkinson with her. Wilkinson, just a little bit of interference that gets in the way. And there's high sticks and pushing. And the referee's got a hand up. The interesting question will be, what will it be for? And it's going to be on Wilkinson for interference, which I think is a fair call. Wilkinson could equally say, well, hang on, I got high sticked. But the high stick was probably because Wilkinson was hanging onto the stick. There wasn't much you could do about it. And as a result, the Snipers will have the first power play of the game with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second period. 14 shots to 12 in favour of the Dogs, but the Snipers with the goals. One absolute ripper by Debbie Bowles from Chrissy Dundas, and the other one to Brooke Skeen early on in the first, and the sole goal scorer at the moment. Dundas flings it in from the slot. Goes wide of everything. The Dogs looking to try and find a way to clear it out, but Bowles now clears it up. Goes to Jodie Dundas, who flicks it in. Bowles now with another chance. She's got the puck. She passes it up to Lauren Bleakley on the point. Lauren flings it in with a little bit of a speculative bouncer. Sam Hockey loses her footing. But the puck now deep in the corner, and the Dogs with a chance to clear it if they've got the strength to do so. But Debbie Bowles, a good aggressive forecheck there on the Dogs' defence, keeping it in. And the puck just comes out of the zone. Fletcher not quite able to keep it in. And that will buy the Dogs a little bit of breathing space as they will be able to get a change with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go on the power play. And 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. Drop of the puck, it'll be around about 3:10. Just over a minute on the penalty to the Dogs. This is a key face-off now for Ash Elliott. She wants to win this one, doesn't. It's a little bit indecisive, but does in the end go to Simone Kuchera, who blasts around the outside of Skeen, tries to wind up and get a shot as a short-handed goal. Almost does it, but Snipers back in numbers, and now Jensen looking for the pass across from Skeen. Skeen deeks, takes it herself, runs into a wall of Dogs, but the shot comes in the end, and the shot goes through in the end. And that one scored by, I think that was Longhouse. Skeen did the work getting through, and she was triple teamed by Dogs. And as a result, if there's 3-on-1 and it's a penalty kill, there's a lot of unmarked players. And one of them was Longhouse. And Alex Longhouse buries it for the third goal to the Snipers. A 3-1 lead now to the Snipers, which they will be obviously quite happy about. That wipes the penalty. The Dogs just a little bit disorganised at the moment. They can have 5 on the ice if they want. It's perfectly legal. And they're just a little bit disorganised, but we'll get it all sorted out in the end. So Lisa McKinnon, the last one onto the ice. Kuchera just dispossessed again. And, everyone goes tumbling over each other. Ash Elliott looking for a penalty, but it wasn't really her fault that she tripped over someone else who'd already tripped over. Puck comes out the front as far as Jodie Dundas looks to play it up the ice. Longhouse now going to put pressure on the puck managers to clear it out nicely, but Lisa Wilkinson goes back behind the net for the Dogs. Just dumps it out as far as Lisa McIvan. But she's double teamed by Snipers. Bit of a high stick across the back of someone else's help, but we're going to let that one go. Lisa, keep your stick on the ice, yeah? She'll have another chance now to clear the puck out. Does so, but fans on it. Now she gets the puck out. Finds Simone Kachira on the stretch. So we've seen that play a million times. But Bleakley this time manages to get a poke check in the way of it. Leg tries to fire it across, but hard back checking Snipers. Puck bobbles around the front with a minute to go in this period. Snipers 3 goals to 1. Kachira tries to fight across to McIvan, but not able to finish it off. The one-timer was on, but they couldn't complete it. Around the back of the net now again. Bleakley manages to dump it around the outside and almost clear, but Wilkinson keeps it in. Now the Snipers get the puck out. And good pressure by the Snipers. There's a 2-on-1 potential for them here. Jodie Dundas now with a chance. There's 3 dogs skating back, but Dundas not quite with the speed to get it. But Bowles now comes blasting past Kachira, creating another opportunity. He's got the puck deep in the corner. Wilkinson tries to play it out, finds leg. Puck kept in by Bleakley, but just is all you need. As Wilkinson now tries to skate down, being chased by Bleakley. She's got 3 Snipers in front of her, including Debbie Bowles, and we know Debbie can skate. Debbie now, and the puck is cleared out by the Snipers. 2-on-1 if they want it. Jensen turning around looking for the puck, but Skeen with some space. Skeen ducking, diving a little bit too much. Jensen caught offside. Skeen was trying to do everything, and Jensen was possibly going in the wrong direction to be a good pass recipient. But at the end of the second, it is the Snipers 3 to the Dogs 1. Certainly not what I was expecting. I thought the Dogs would come out fairly effective, but Kachira did score that first goal for the Dogs to tie it up at the start of the second with a nice assist from Abby Vertagen. But then Debbie Bowles with a beautiful goal from Chrissy Dundas in the corner. An absolutely fantastic goal. Debbie ecstatic about that one. And then Longhouse from Baker did a great one as well, skating across for the Snipers. And the start of the third will be in about 30 seconds. Snipers 3, Dogs 1. Shots on the net, not the most useful statistic of all, but it does help. It does give you a bit of an understanding of the flow of the game. We have got 15 shots to the Snipers, 16 shots to the Dogs. So the shots themselves, pretty even. There's only 1 in it, but the goals, well, that's in the Snipers' favour. So the Snipers don't need to take any chances. They don't need to do anything rash. But watch for the Dogs at some point throughout this game. If they are down with a couple of minutes to go, they may well pull their goaltender and go 6-on-5 and down the torpedoes and see if they can get another 1 or 2 on the net. We don't know yet. There's a lot of hockey to play. There's one more whole period. Anything can happen in this game. You can score 3 or 4 goals in no time. The Snipers cannot afford to sit on their heels and watch it happen. They've got to maintain an attacking game, but they've done well so far. Can they keep it up? Dogs still getting their lines organised. Very slow to get on the ice after the end of the period. Snipers all ready to go. Dogs a little disorganised, but I'm sure they'll get that sorted out. This time the face-off won by Vertagen. Playing the puck up the ice as far as Lisa, who's looking for Simone. They run into each other this time, at least with a bit of space, and Slot takes a shot. Nicely saved and just driven into the corner by the Snipers, looking to play it up the ice. Skeen chips it past Costello, who is hooking, and will get done there for interference without a doubt. And so Kathy Costello is going to do 2 minutes in the naughty box for a fairly blatant piece of hooking. No surprises there on that call. She kind of had to do it. She could see that Skeen was away and she knew she was dangerous. Sometimes it's best to take the penalty. But now the Snipers with the power play, they elect to put it over on the right-hand side, just good for a right-handed centre. They can turn it into a shot on the net if they want to. You've got Jodie Dundas for the Snipers ready to crash the net straight away. You can see her standing there. She goes, puts on a little cheeky backhand. Only as far as Kachira, though, now, who is away with some room. And you can see she's dangerous. Dalsin skating back down the middle, sees the threat, trying to force her wide. Does manage to get enough of a body in the way to deny a good shot. And the puck lost. It's still on the ice, and eventually it manages to get tied up. Good desperation there by Fletcher to keep it out. She had Lisa McIvan trying to dig the puck out as well, but Watson got a glove on it and shut it down. Now, every bit of time that the Snipers can use up, even though they're on the power play, is of benefit to them to maintain that lead. The Dogs will be in a hurry. The Snipers can take their time. It's time to face off nicely. Won by Ash Elliott. Comes back to via Simone to just losing their footing a little bit there. The Snipers trying to get the puck out of the zone if they can. just to turn the dogs around and create themselves some time. Delsin now carries the puck down the side. Just a nice bit of stick check by the Snipers, but Chrissy Dundas manages to get through. But now the dogs counter-attack. Shelley Jensen just caught standing still on the blue line, gets beaten by the puck and everything else as well with it. But the puck comes out now. Wilkinson for the Dogs has it, but runs into a wall of Sniper sticks. Jensen again. He looks around, tries to find a passing option, finds one in Chrissy Dundas. Chrissy with a little bit of room now. Finally, the Snipers, a chance to set up the power play. Jensen tries to put it across the front, but she's pressured tightly. There comes a puck as far as Sobol, who dumps it in hard. Absolutely the right option there, Georgia Sobol. Good play. Puts the puck deep into the offensive zone. Comes across the front. Chrissy Dundas, but this time Sam Hockey makes the save. On the drop of the puck, we'll be back to 5-on-5. Kathy Costello will be back on the ice when the puck is dropped. And this is where the Snipers need to be careful. They need to know that she's going to come on behind them. It's easy to get caught out here, so Snipers' defence need to be very aware. And Lauren Bleakley knows it's happening, so she's right up back deep. Watch, you're keeping an eye on Costello. She knows she's coming out as soon as that puck gets dropped. Because if the Snipers can dump it hard up the ice, then that's where the danger is. And they get a chance now to do it. Costello behind everything. But the Snipers keep the puck in through Skeen, who puts the puck into the corner, and we will have a break as the puck ended up somewhere out of play. You can't see it from here. 12.5 minutes to go. 3-1 the lead. Snipers Dogs. 17 shots Snipers. 18 shots to the Snipers. The score 3-1 to the Snipers with a face-off deep in their offensive zone. Throwing the puck through the backhand. Debbie Bowles tries to sneak it cheekily over the shoulders of Sam Hockey, but can't do it this time. Hockey gets in the way. Bowles battling behind the net. She's got players in front of the slot. She turns and wraps and fires. Puck comes out now to Sobol, who will fire it straight in and does. But it only goes as far as the Dogs' defence, who just found on the clearance. Bowles circling around. She's got Skeen floating high, trying to find that option. Bleakley manages to keep the puck in for the Snipers. Good forechecking pressure. Bowles going in now to put more pressure on it, and kept in by the Snipers by Sobol again, who is having an absolute blinder of a game. This time it comes up to Bleakley, who fires some sort of a random rocket, but it went over the top of everything. Bleakley actually got onto that one. It was good to see. Keep it low. It's more likely to be effective, and Sam Hockey in the end makes a good save. 11 minutes and 20 seconds. Drop of the puck. It'll be about 11:15 of this game of the third period. The Snipers with a 3-1 lead at the moment. Longhouse lining up for the face-off. The Snipers just taking their time. They can. The clock is in their favour. The Dogs with too many on the ice anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Dogs now just running the clock down. I think they're trying too hard to get lines organised rather than just play hockey. But that's all right. They'll learn. Puck won by the Dogs in the face-off, but Longhouse intercepts it, fires across the front. No one there for the Snipers to capitalise. Chrissy Dundas goes in the corner to contest. Dalsin pinching in a little bit for the Snipers. Wants to be careful. Don't let them get behind you, Audrey. Especially looking at it happens to be Simone Kuchera. If you give her time and space, that would be a bad day indeed for your team's chances. Kuchera puts the brakes on. Wilkinson carries the puck out, but this time cleared out nicely there by Amber Delsin. Gets the puck out of the zone. Circling around the Dogs looking for a chance. This time it's Simone Kuchera again. She's got Snipers all over it. Tries to use the body, put the puck around the front. Longhouse is there, and the puck is frozen once more by Watson. 10 minutes to go. 3-1. 2 goals a lead to the Snipers. The Dogs starting to try and throw everything they can. Will it be enough? Can they get one back quickly and then really make this into a game? It's been pretty close. The shot's on the net. Only one shot the difference. The goals have certainly been kept out nicely by Watson, doing a great job. As everyone goes for a tumble in front of the net. And trying to clear the puck out of the zone is Dundas, who does. Kuchera now circling back with it, looking for options as the Dogs get themselves all onside. Here comes Kuchera through the middle, but she runs into a wall of Snipers. One of them who happens to be Brooke Skeen, who is given a lot of space there. Not much in the way of a back check coming there by the Dogs. They could have possibly picked her pocket, but chose not to. Wilkinson now plays the puck up the line into a wall of players contesting with the pocket in the corner. Bleakley now races back for the puck, picks it up. Got Kuchera just floating in deep, but luckily for the Snipers, they managed to clear the puck out of the zone. Sobol now with a chance to fire the puck at the net, and she does. Throws it in hand. Big juicy rebound there from Sam Hockey. Comes out, but Wilkinson is back to clean up the mess. And they will play the puck up the ice. The Dogs with a bit of time. Kuchera floating around looking for that stretch. We have an offside on someone, on the Snipers. Wilkinson now finds Kuchera. Kuchera tries to get a shot on, but she's being pressured nicely there by a number of snipers back in defence. And that's Bleakley, who just chips it wisely up the corner. It's just a tumbling muffin, and it's not going to have enough on it to go anywhere except to run the clock down a lot. Nice play. Now Kuchera once more trying to pick up the puck from Elliott, but it's just dumped in by Bleakley, but this time it will go for icing. And the puck will be brought back. And sorry, Snipers, you can't get a change. Referee straight over saying, you're not getting a change, ladies. Back to the line for a defensive zone face-off. But everyone who's come through our development program here knows that a defensive zone face-off is a fantastic counter-attacking opportunity if you can chip the puck just behind the other centre and your wings move quickly. So you need your wings to move fast. We'll see if they do it. Shelley Jensen engaged the turbocharger. Nice cheeky little backhand dribbles through everyone there by Gagnon, but but not enough quite on it for it to go through. It was a good option, a cheeky little backhander through traffic. It would have taken Watson by surprise, but just in the way and in the save made. And what that does do is that gives the Snipers a chance to get the change that they wanted. What will they do from this face-off? This time it's won by Bowles into the corner safely. Up high, the puck nicely contested there, Dundas, but the puck comes loose in front. It's not quite able to make the connection there, the Dogs, but it bubbles around the front. Leg trying to get it in. It's not going to go that time, but Costello now goes into the corner. Contested well nicely by the Snipers, but the Dogs fire it in again. And this time, freezing the puck. Watson says, I will take another 20 seconds off this clock. Thank you very much. Clock, keep ticking. It will. We're not running stop time for this competition as Bowles lines up to take the face-off against Leg. Dogs still really slow to get up to their face-offs. As the clock's not on your side, you want to be a bit quicker with that. But anyway, they'll learn. Puck tumbled in. Bowles now picks it up. She's got a bit of room. Can she get around everyone? Nice little deke. Bowles through the middle. Goes once, goes twice, gets driven into the corner, wraps around, shot to the front. Oh, Jodie Dundas not quite able to finish it, but there's a second shot. And that was Chrissy Dundas. The Dundas girls combining nicely together. Bowles now goes in and gets it. She's got Dundas in the slot. But it tumbles in. And Jodie Dundas now not quite able to keep the puck in as Fletcher for the Snipers. Just chips it back in. Nice play there, Fletcher. And the Dogs now looking to clear it out. And it goes all the way off into wide open space. Delsin goes over to clean it up. She's got Longhouse up high looking for the pass, but it's intercepted. But unfortunately for the Dogs, not quite able to complete the interception. Back it comes again. Longhouse looking to clear the puck around, gets the puck out of the zone. And going in deep now is no one. The Dogs out trying to chip it down the middle of the ice. Longhouse with a little bit of room, gets some speed, goes around one, but gets picked nicely. It's tries to get it up the ice again once more, but this time it's Brooks Skeen who clears the puck up. And Longhouse chips it in, but only as far as Skeen, who had just been offside. If you could just get that other foot off the ice, it would have been all right. But again, it doesn't matter for the Snipers with a 2-goal lead, 5.5 minutes to play. Even just stopping the clock is good for them. They want a slow game. The Dogs will be desperate to get a go and get it out. And they put on the gun line now. They've got Simone Kacheri, the goal scorer, out on the ice, along with Vertagen, who tries to get the puck past Sobol, but Sobol rides her into the corner. Nice battle there. Sobol hasn't had an outstanding game. She did last week as well, and she's backed it up. Georgia Sobol has been superb for the Snipers in defence. She played earlier too in the game today, so she'll be a little bit tired. But notwithstanding, the puck comes up to Wilkinson, who fans on the pass. Well, just trying to clear the puck out now. Jensen not able to clear the puck out, but Skeen clears it out. It's out of the zone, turning around the attack. Nice check there by Vertagen, just tries to keep it in. And Longhouse tried to line up a body check, but wrong grade for that one. Now the puck comes out as far as Jensen through the neutral zone. What can she do with the puck? Not too much, it seems. The Dogs will steal it from her, but Skeen plays the puck back up the ice. Jensen just caught trying to get a change. And then contests the puck, and Jodie Dundas comes on for her. But here comes Kuchera with some room. She's been able to pick the puck up, but she's got two Snipers on her. Goes around. Foot save made by Watson, who saves the one-time rebounder there by Lisa McIvan. But Kachira fires the puck back around the back of the net. Dogs with some sustained pressure here. Can they turn this one into the goal that they desperately need to make this into a closer contest? Stealing the puck there, Dundas. And the puck is cleared out of the zone, so out go the Dogs. Lisa McIvan now with another chance to try and put the puck across to Simone. Fans on the pass, the puck down low. No one really wanted to know where it is. It was under Jodie Dundas, but she lost sight of it. Chrissy Dundas now, and we have a penalty. And it's going to be on, I'll tell you in just a moment. 41, the penalty is on Liv Fletcher for the Snipers, giving the Dogs a power play with 3 minutes to go in the third. Can they turn it into the goal that they desperately need? Ash Elliott saying she wants the puck on the right-hand side. And, it is her call. The referee having none of that. Watch to see if the Dogs pull Sam Hockey out of the net and flood it. They could go 6-on-4 if they wanted to. They want to get that goal. They want the win. The puck bobbles around the front. All the Snipers need to do now, to an extent, they have the focus of now all we need to do is just put the puck down the other end. There's no icing on a penalty kill. So if they just dump the puck and get it out of the zone, all the Dogs have to turn around. And here they are. Debbie Bowles now clears the puck out of the zone. Nicely done by Debbie. So now all the Dogs have to clear the zone before anything can come back in. Debbie now trying to get back in and re-establish their defensive structure. So we're running the clock down. Nice little poke check there. Chrissy Dundas as Wilkinson tries to place the puck across. But Bowles now dumps it all the way down. Tries to get the puck all the way to Moe, but it only goes as far as Costello, who cleans it up. And with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third, it's looking good for the Snipers. Here come the Dogs. They take a shot from a distance. It bobbles off harmlessly into the corner after a rebound from Dundas. Puck bobbles across the front of everything. Tries to clear it out, Jodie, but only as far as Wilkinson, who sends a tumbling muffin in to Watson, who freezes the puck, and the clock continues to tick. 1 minute to go on the penalty on Fletcher. The clock is ticking. There is not enough of a score differential to stop the clock at the moment. So with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go on the power play for the Dogs. Clearing the puck out now, Jensen doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Puck loose in the front, leg has a lob, but it goes over the back. Sobol now challenging, the puck goes deep into the corner. Can the Snipers clear it out? And they do clear the puck out of the zone, forcing all of them to turn around and come back. Leg has to make the long skate back. She was in deep. Puck comes out again. Skeen this time with the puck. Tries to clear it out of the zone. Not quite enough on it to clear it out. You don't want to muck around with it there, but they get the puck out in the end, and they turn around the Dogs once more. And this time they're trying to have a go, but Skeen pinches and gets in there and steals the puck. Dives deep into the corner. She's on her own because the Snipers are on the penalty kill. They're not going to throw too many players deep in. But they are now back to 5-on-5 as Fletcher comes back onto the ice. It's 5-on-5 hockey, 45 seconds to go. 2 goals the lead to the Snipers. Skeen in deep on the forecheck for the Snipers. Jodie Dundas tries to put across the front of the net. Leg is back, looking for the line up the side. Takes it only as far as Bleakley, who misses the retrieval, and the puck goes all the way in deep. 30 seconds to play. Bleakley plays it up the boards, but sneaking in was Leg. Goes around the back of the net. Bleakley now and Longhouse get the puck. Now all they need to do now is just clear the zone. Not quite able to. Wilkinson, great for the Dogs. Well, winds up, deeks around, doesn't deke around Longhouse. Longhouse picks the puck. 13 seconds to go. She clears the puck out of the zone. And it is Dundas trying for the Snipers, but picked off. Now gets it to Skeen, who deeks, but robbed again. And this time it is the Dogs blasting up the middle, but with fractions of a second to go. It's not enough. And the Snipers have the first win of the Tier 2 season. Last week's game was a 0-0 draw. So this is the first win, and the win is to the Snipers. 3-1. Outstanding for the Snipers once again was Georgia Sobol, who would be my pick of the players for the game. She was superb in defence, so too Brooke Skeen. But I think the Snipers did a great job of shutting down Simone Kachira. We know how dangerous she can be, and she did score one, but they didn't give her much room to move. Lisa McIvan got a couple of good one-timer chances and one really good one, which was nicely saved by Watson. But a great game for the Snipers. They get themselves on the board. He will be very pleased about that. Dogs with a little bit of homework to do. Get those changes a bit neater. And it will be quite a good season for them as well. So that concludes round 2 of the women's Tier 2 competition. Next week, round 3, Friday the 14th, at the very nice friendly time of 9:40 p.m. here at IceHQ. The Dogs will be playing the Inferno and the Snipers have the bye.